Hello everyone, Bond Kellum here from TheAutoBond. I have not uploaded recently, and there is a good reason why. Now you may be thinking to yourself, whoa, Bond, this isn't the Versa, and you are correct. I don't know if you remember in one of my past videos I mentioned something about starting the Miata project. Well, I got myself a 1993 NA6 Mazda Miata. The good thing is, it was only $400, so I got it for super dirt cheap. The unfortunate news is it was involved in a car accident, which is why it was so cheap. So I have to replace a lot of things like the airbag, and the front's pretty badly damaged. And it is a convertible. I guess I should have probably recorded myself doing everything that I was going to do to it, but I guess this isn't such a bad place to start. This is what it looked like before I started working on it. And this is where I'm at now. Essentially, I cut off the frame from just before the shock tower support and right about halfway down the radiator. Luckily, no engine components were damaged. It still runs and drives actually pretty good. Well, it did before I tore it all apart anyway. So what I ended up doing, I was thinking I could just hammer it out, but the damage was so significant that the support beam for the bumper was folded up to about here and bent downwards. So there was no way I was going to hammer that out. Consulted a few frame straightening shops and they advised me against that as well. So what I did was I went to a scrapyard and I cut off a piece of this portion of the frame right here from a different Miata. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld it in here. Now I want the weld to be exactly perfect, so right now I'm waiting to get the passenger fender and the bumper support so that I can sort of jack this up and sort of tie it into place for just briefly, connect everything up, trim it down to size, and then weld it. This way, it's exactly the perfect fit. I don't want this to be like the NA6 where I had like an inch gap here and an inch gap there. I want this to be clean and perfect. Now, as far as car audio goes with this car, I do want to install subs into this because it will be my weekend cruiser and you gotta have good tunes for cruising. So what I was thinking is, I took the subs out of the Versa and set them right here, and it almost fit. So what I'm thinking is probably get some shallow mount subs and either lay them flat on the bottom here, put like a little grate over it so it doesn't interfere with the soft top, or if I can find a vented enclosure that is sufficient in size but will also fit back here, then I'll just go that route. Of course, I'd need a longer one than a deep one. Right now I'm thinking probably like a shallow mount with a sealed box, one of those ones that's like this tall. Just lay them down here and that should be it. Second project that I want to do with this car is improve the lighting. Now, as any of you who have an NA Miata know, that these lights down here are not even close to sufficient. I open the door and there's barely any difference between turned off and turned on. Like, you can't see anything either way. I'm sure the hardtop probably has a light on top. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But what I want to do is somehow set up a light strip somewhere, either on this back deck or install it like right on the back edge of the soft top right there and have the wires like collapsible, or just like run it across this edge right here or on the dashboard or underneath the seats, something. Just anything that would be brighter than what's currently in there, because I will be doing a lot of night driving too, as I'm part of 1320, Nationwide, and ECS and all those other car groups, so I would be probably doing a lot of night driving in this car. So interior lights are absolutely necessary. Then after that, I'm probably going to install a Mega Squirt ECU, and then, you guessed it, boost. Now, as far as what kind of boost, I'm not sure if I'm going to go supercharged or turbocharged. If finances will allow it, then I will most likely turbocharge it. Reason being is because you get boost almost instantly. It's like 2,500 or 3,000 RPM. According to some people on the internet. But with supercharged, you don't reach max boost until you redline it, which, you know, honestly the linear boost would be beneficial because it's a smoother acceleration, but I'd prefer to have more of it almost instantly, so probably going to turbocharge it. I might supercharge it just for a little bit until I can afford a turbo, and then sell the supercharger and then turbocharge it. Don't know for sure what I'm going to do on that yet, but it will be boosted eventually. And that's it for this video. I thought I'd just update you guys on my current situation. I'll likely be filming myself working on this car a lot more in the near future. I hope to have it done within 2 or 3 weeks. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with all your friends. Not only will you stay informed about this car and the progress that I make on it, but it will also help me out in affording car parts. Also, if you're based in Colorado, I highly suggest you join the Colorado Miata Club. I'll probably be posting more frequent updates in that car club. Thank you all for watching this video, and I cannot wait to start working on this car even more. And I will see you guys in the next video.